Everywhere you look, people are talking about finding joy. It's as if it's an elusive treasure waiting to be uncovered. But what if joy isn't something you find? What if joy is something that you live? Today, I'll share with you how living in joy is not a destination, but a consistent practice we nurture daily. Hi, I'm Ansi, and welcome to Inspired Midlife. This is your space to uncover purpose, embrace joy, and rediscover the missing link to fulfillment, especially for those of us who are Gen X and middle-aged. Now, whether you're navigating new chapters, finding faith, or seeking balance, you're in the right place. If you've ever wondered how to live in joy rather than chase it, then stay with me because this conversation is for you. I find it fascinating that over the past few months, I've been seeing more articles, podcasts, social media posts, etc. About joy and about how we need to pursue it and find it. Now, here's my take on joy. Joy is a daily choice. Living in joy isn't about waiting for the perfect moment. It's about choosing joy in the present moment. Both ancient yoga philosophy and biblical wisdom remind us that joy is cultivated and it's not stumbled upon, it's not by chance or by luck. The Yoga Sutras describe contentment. The Sanskrit word is santosha. It's an inner state of being that arises when we let go of craving and comparison. Comparisonitis, right? Don't we suffer from it? I know I certainly do. And the craving for more success, more money, more happiness. Now, I used to think up until a couple of years ago that joy was this massive, big thing, right? Phrases like bursting with joy conjured up images in my head of fist pumping, heart exploding, jumping for joy images. And yet, it wasn't until I started on my faith journey that I remembered in the Yoga Sutra, joy is linked to contentment, to santosha. And contentment comes from stilling the mind. This deep-seated contentment involves being content with what you have and accepting yourself without feeling the need for anything extra to make you happy. Similarly, biblical principles speak of joy as a fruit that grows through consistent practice, not fleeting circumstances. And the practice is having faith and letting go of the comparison or the not having good enough or not being good enough. The truth is, we are good enough and we are perfect and we're loved. One daily practice that we can do to help us cultivate joy is gratitude. Gratitude is the cornerstone of living in joy. It grounds us in what we already have, allowing joy to flourish. Now, I caught a YouTube short at the start of the year where Jay Shetty, if you're in the personal development world, you may have come across him before. He was talking about sharing about a gratitude jar. He suggests that each week you reflect on your week and then you write it down and you put it into your jar. Whatever you're grateful for that week, you put it into the jar. And at the end of the year, you'll have 52 pieces of paper that you can pull out, and this jar is going to be full of stuff that you're grateful for. I'd go a step further and suggest doing it daily because I feel that gratitude is something that you have to do consistently. And when there are days when life is pretty low and pretty shit, it's hard to be thankful. So I got this 5-year journal at the end of 2023 to use for 2024, and I've written in it every day. It's only a small space to write, as you can see. So they're 5 years for the same date. So that's August 19th, for example. And so I use it to write down what I'm grateful for, but also sometimes to download my day, depending on how the day went. But usually I write down at least one thing that I'm thankful for. But it's great because now I'm in my second year and I get to go back and see what the same day was like the year before, and I look forward to kind of writing, carrying this with me and writing through this for the next 5 years. So I will put a link below. I'm not an affiliate for this company at all, but if you're interested, it's great. It's hardbacked, and I think they do it in a baby pink now as well. When you actively look out for things and occurrences to be thankful for, you're more likely to notice them. It's like when you're thinking about buying a red Mini, and then you look out and all you tend to see on the road are red Minis, right? So if we're actively looking for things to be thankful for, that is what we'll get more of. So I encourage you each morning and evening to write down 3 things that you're grateful for and make this a non-negotiable part of your day. At least one. Even if it's a really bad day, at least one thing you're grateful for. Now, in the Bible, thankfulness is a prominent theme. Give thanks in all circumstances. So thankfulness really should be a way of life for us, naturally flowing from our hearts and from our mouths. In yoga, gratitude aligns with being present. Being fully present and having an awareness of the present moment fosters deep contentment. So it goes back to this santosha. Yoga Sutra 2, Chapter 2, Sutra 42. The translation is, by cultivating contentment and inner peace, which is santosha, supreme joy unfolds. Isn't that amazing? Isn't that what we want more of, right? Talking about being present, presence opens the door to joy. Joy thrives in the now. When we're distracted by the past or anxious about the future, joy tends to slip away. So practicing presence brings it right back. I don't know about you, but I seem to have inherited my mum's gift of worrying about anything and everything. She worries about the past, of what could have been, or what people might think of decisions that she's made, or we've made. She worries about the future and spins these amazing stories about what could happen, when really worrying is an investment in something that may never happen. So take a deep breath right now and feel your feet on the ground. Notice the sensations of this moment, the warmth, the support, the cold off your fingertips, whatever it is. Joy is found here in the simplicity of being present. And this practice mirrors the wisdom of be still and know. A reminder that joy lives in the quiet, mindful moments of our life. Both the Yoga Sutra and the Bible present the concept of surrender to something greater. When cultivating joy, one thing that we can surrender is perfection. I know, perfection is one of the greatest obstacles to joy, and there's this drive to be perfect. Otherwise, I'm not good enough. As I said at the beginning of this video, you're perfect as you are. Now, I don't know if you've ever seen the movie The Last Samurai, many years ago, Tom Cruise movie. And in the movie, Katsumoto, one of the characters played by Ken Watanabe, delivers a poignant quote about the cherry blossom. The perfect blossom is a rare thing. You could spend your entire life looking for one, and it would not be a waste life. Now, this line reflects the philosophy of the samurai, emphasizing the pursuit of perfection and the beauty found in the journey itself. But then later in the film, as Katsumoto is dying, sorry if you haven't seen it, spoiler alert, he sees cherry blossoms and says, perfect. They are all perfect. This moment signifies a realization that beauty and perfection can be found in all things, not just in the rarest of blossoms. It suggests that the beauty and perfection sought in life are not limited to a single elusive ideal, but can be found in the myriad forms of existence, in all things, little things, big things. And finally, service as a path to joy. When we focus outward, joy often multiplies. Serving others, whether through small acts of kindness or larger contributions, creates a sense of connection and purpose. Think of a time when you helped someone. Maybe you cooked a meal for a friend or volunteered your time. That feeling of fulfillment is joy in action. Selfless service can help us connect to others in a genuine and meaningful way. When we act from a place of non-expectation, we tend to act from a place of non-ego and the place of I, me, my, right? But from a place that's closest to our truest self. The more we engage in selfless service, the more we begin to move past the ego, past any self-judgment and comparison, past sensations of greed and attachment and all that other stuff, right? Because now it's about the other person. So make service a regular part of your life. Even simple gestures can build a foundation for lasting joy. So living in joy isn't about achieving a perfect state or waiting for the right moment. It's about practicing gratitude. It's about being present. It's about surrender and service daily. Joy isn't a loud or fleeting occurrence. It's quiet, it's steady, and always accessible when we nurture it. So thank you for being with me today. If any of this resonates with you, give this video a thumbs up. It would be much appreciated. And remember to subscribe for more videos to help you navigate midlife with clarity and joy. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.